Hello everyone, my name is Chandra. Today I am presenting a webinar on the topic तौबा ये तंबाकू। तो जानते हैं कि आखिरकार ये तंबाकू तौबा कैसे बना and what is addiction and how it is one of the leading cause of eviction of tobacco users from the family as well as society. So what addiction to eviction means when a person is so much addicted to tobacco use up to such an extent that a person starts feeling excluded from the family as well as society. So it is very important to take this issue seriously. Now, moving on to the objectives of today's webinar. So first, I will be highlighting some facts related to tobacco use. Second, harmful effects of tobacco. Third, benefits of quitting tobacco. Fourth, about some ways through which a person can quit tobacco. Fifth, what are the withdrawal symptoms a person faces in a journey of quitting tobacco and how to manage it? Sixth, about the relapse prevention. So, beginning with the introduction, I would like to talk about addiction. So, what tobacco addiction is that a person starts feeling a strong need on or urge to use tobacco products in such an extent that it starts interfering day-to-day life of the user. And most importantly, as per the recent evidences, it is seen that the major problem is that tobacco is killing half of its users. However, every problem comes with a solution. So, the solution to this problem is to quit it. Because the tobacco use is the leading cause of preventable deaths all over the world. Which means by quitting tobacco use, further death can be prevented. And the situation in our country is alarming because in our country, as per the recent reports, it is seen that India is at the second position in terms of the tobacco users. Therefore, it is better to take a step forward and quit tobacco products. So, say no to tobacco. Say no to tobacco. To discuss this issue in a better way, I would like to highlight some harmful effects of tobacco. So, tobacco not only affects the physical health of a person, but it affects the health and mental well-being of the family members and society as well. And to elaborate this issue, next I will talk about the harmful effects of tobacco. So the tobacco not only affects the health of a person, but it also affects day-to-day activities. First of all, the harmful effects of tobacco on personal health. It mainly affects looks of a person, like everything stinks and the person can have bad breath, yellow teeth, wrinkles on skin, and there can also be the signs of early aging. And it affects the overall looks of a person. Now there can be also some major issues like oral issues, including oral cancer, heart issues, respiratory issues, including lung cancer. And most importantly, there is a feeling of guilt and rejection from family members, which affects the health of the user. Second, the harmful effects of tobacco on family are the second-hand smoking affect the health of the family members, and it also causes feeling of frustration, anxiety, and this all lead to the disturbance of mental health of the family members. Now, the harmful effects of tobacco on society is that when a person use these tobacco products, there is a release of chemicals in the environment, and society doesn't accept these kind of people, and this leads to the rejection of the user from the society, and the user feels excluded from the society. Now, after having so much information related to harmful effects of tobacco, let's talk about the benefit of quitting tobacco. So, similarly, the benefits of quitting tobacco, it not only benefits the personal health, but it is also beneficial for the health of the family members and society. First of all, the benefits of quitting tobacco on personal health are that all the harmful effects of tobacco that we have discussed in previous slides, they all are reduced from the moment a person thinks in mind of quitting tobacco. So it is very important to think once that this tobacco is not only harming my health but also the health of family members and society as well, and making a decision and sticking on the decision of quitting tobacco is necessary. Secondly, it is also expensive. So to keep in mind the pocket of a person and to save money, decide and quit tobacco. Now, the benefits of quitting tobacco on family members is that there will be no second-hand smoking, and this will save the health of the near and dear ones. Now, benefits of quitting tobacco on environment are that without these tobacco, there will be no chemical released in the environment, and the environment will be clean and healthy. Now, when a person starts this journey of de-addiction, there are various challenges which are faced by the person, and one of the major challenges is withdrawal symptoms. As a person stops tobacco use, all the chemical of the tobacco, they are reduced in the blood level, and because of this, these withdrawal symptoms occur, and they are really very distressing, and it affects the motivation level of the user also. So it is very important to keep in mind that these withdrawal symptoms will occur, and be prepared for the for handling them. So first withdrawal symptom is there can be depressed mood, insomnia, third irritability, fourth frustration, fifth anger, sixth anxiety, seventh craving and difficulty in concentration, seventh restlessness and decreased heart rate. And how to manage them? The management is quite easy. We just need to make some changes in our day-to-day life and distract our mind to focus on the main aim, that our aim is to quit it, and I can do it, I can do it. Just keep repeating in your mind, yes, I can do it, I can do it, and you will find yourself at a better place. So the first symptoms like depressed mood, insomnia, irritability, frustration, they can be treated by deviating your mind, by talking to someone near and dear one, and by reading a book maybe, or doing things that you like, following your hobbies, your interest. So these all things can be prevented. And when a person feels craving and difficulty in concentration, just relax, meditate, read your favorite book for changing or some distraction. For restlessness or decreased heart rate, these symptoms require medical management, and you can report your nearby facility to manage them. There can be an issue of increased appetite or weight gain also. So just monitor your dietary pattern. Include fresh fruits, vegetables, fiber in your diet, and drink plenty of water. So after these withdrawal symptoms, a person there can be a person who is able to manage these withdrawal symptoms as well. But a point comes when relapse occurs. So what is relapse? So relapse is even after taking so much care, relapse occurs. And relapse is when a person suddenly start using tobacco again after a period of no use. And if relapse occurs, it is very important that this should not be seen as a failure, but it should be considered as a learning experience and as a part of quitting process. Next, I would like to tell you how relapse can be prevented. So, relapse prevention is all about knowing all the triggers which are causing the relapse and preventing them. First trigger can be boredom. To prevent boredom, you can just plan a trip, go to your favorite place, explore things, and discuss about your feeling with your friend, spouse, or some near and dear ones. Second trigger can be social pressure. So there are situations when a person is so addicted to a substance, and there are also friends who are also indulged in the use of the same product, and they offer you again, and you have quitted the use of that product. And when someone is offering you, it's sometimes it becomes difficult for saying no. But keep in mind, for your health, you need to learn to say no. Just refuse it. If you don't want it, just refuse it. Don't feel the social pressure of using the product. Just discuss about this issue with your family, ventilate yourself. Third trigger can be negative emotional states. During this process of tobacco cessation, there can be negative feelings also. Like you can feel depressed, dull. It's normal. Just talk to your friends, ventilate yourselves, and if nothing works, just seek professional help. Now, summary. Today, we talked about tobacco use, harmful effects of tobacco, benefits of quitting tobacco, ways to quit tobacco use, various withdrawal symptoms which can occur when a person is in a period of withdrawal, and how to manage them, and lastly about the relapse prevention. Lastly, I would like to conclude by saying that the journey from addiction doesn't not only goes to eviction. There is a second option of quitting it. Just go on that path, decide and make up a plan. There can be failure also, withdrawal symptoms also, relapse also. But if you have set your goal and there is support available, there are your friends, family members, and society. Just keep in mind all of them, talk to others, ventilate yourself, and make a decision and stick to your decision. You will really have a better and healthy life. I would like to conclude by saying that perseverance is a key to success. Just keep on trying. These are the references that I've used. Thank you everyone for listening to my webinar.